Hello, welcome to General Physics offered online. This introduction is common to both Physics 1 and Physics 2. I will be using Physics 1 homepage to do the explanation. Now, you have registered for this online course means that you are a motivated, dedicated and disciplined learner. Well, an online course requires that discipline, because I will not be there always to tell you, have you done your homework? Have you particularly taken care of your assignment? Now, make sure that you keep track of the schedule and keep to the schedule always. That motivation has to come within you. Now, also, the required prerequisites. You have done a calculus course, you know your trigonometry and algebra. All these things are required background for a physics course. Well, I hope you will really enjoy this physics course. Physics is about things that happen around you all the time. You interact with nature intimately all the time. That means physical principles are always part of our life. So when we discuss these physical principles, I want you to make an effort always to connect it to your experience. And that is one way to enjoy a course in physics. Alright, I'm going to take you to the home page of your course and show you what materials are available and how to access them. Now, before I do that, what are the things that you need for this course? Well, you don't need to buy a textbook for the lecture or for the lab, but you need to have Microsoft Office installed on your computer. You need a TI-83 or TI-84 graphing calculator. Now, make sure that you have these things. Alright, and as I said, one more thing you need is that sense of dedication and that determination that you are going to succeed, and that is very important. Alright, let me take you to the home page of your course. This is Physics 1 homepage. Physics 2 has similar appearance. There are just 2 items on the home page. Begin here. Let's see what we have in there. Click on it and wait for the page to open. When the page completely opens, these icons will appear. That is when you know the page is opened. Now, the best browser for this, in my experience, is Explorer 8. Okay, I have a welcome message. That's a PDF file, so read that. I have a must-watch introduction video. That is what you're watching now. Then making graphs and documents on Microsoft Office. You need to watch that video to know how to construct a good document using equations, diagrams, sketches and things like that. You need to be good at doing that. All physics students need to know how to make good documents. You see, writing reports is part of your job as you go out into the working world. So you must get ready for those kind of skills. Then you have the course syllabus. Alright, click on it and read the course syllabus completely and make sure that you understand all the requirements, how you are graded, what are the requirements for earning a good grade in this class. Alright, now how many tests you should be doing, what are the assignments, all these are described in there. And finally, you have a course schedule. Well, the class schedule is part of the syllabus actually, and it gives you the deadline for the tests and assignments and what are the lessons that you need to actually do each week. So go through that schedule carefully, print it out and keep it at a place where you can actually see it all the time. And there is one other thing you need to take care of before you start the course. Now, click on the pre-test. That actually shows you how to take a test. So, click on the pre-test and do this test. I haven't actually done the test yet, but when it is ready, the there will be a link on it, and when you click on it, it will take you to a page and then say take the quiz, and click on it and then answer the questions right there. Now, pre-test is not used for grading you. It is an assessment tool just to see how much skill that you are actually bringing to the class. And the college requires that all students do it so that we know how much the students have actually learned as a result of doing the course. You will be given a similar test at the end of the course called the post-test. So you must take the pre-test and the post-test. Now, if you read your syllabus carefully, I have mentioned there that there are 50 points for class participation. Now, out of that 50 points, 10 points are actually dedicated for pre-test and post-test. If you attempt the pre-test, you get 5 points. If you attempt the post-test, you get another 5 points. Now, it's not enough to attempt, you got to do it well. So, taking the pre-test and post-test will actually reward you, and you are required to take them. All right? So, this is how you begin your course. Any question you have, let me know. By the way, I did not ask you whether you have difficulty in logging in. Anybody who has problem in logging into the course with a username and password, let me know and I'll be able to help you. All right, let's go back to... Yes, actually the link for the pre-test is ready at the end. That you can click on it and it takes you to the pre-test page. Once you have taken care of the preliminaries, you are now ready to start the course. And this is where you go, course content. Click on course content and see what is provided there for you. Now, the course is divided into 5 modules. Each of the physics courses is divided into 5 modules. Now, I need only show you one module because every other module has the similar elements. So, let's go to module 1 and look at what is there. Alright, let's wait for the page to open. And wait, yes, now the page is open. The first item are the text materials. You don't need to buy a textbook. I've given you the complete text materials on PDF files. You can either print them out or save them on your computer so that you can read them. Then you have the PowerPoint text. Now, this is the PowerPoint specially made for the lectures. So when you watch the lectures, keep a printed copy of the PowerPoint with you so that you can, well, make notes on it. Now, when you print, let me show you how to print this if you have difficulty. I know some of you are much better than me in technology, so I don't need to give you any extra help. Now, here these are the PowerPoint slides. To print it, right-click on the page and choose print, and in here you choose properties, and you see the pages per sheet. Choose 4 pages or 6 pages. Even 6 pages will be alright. Now, so that you don't need to spend a lot of paper and ink to print. You need them only like this. So keep it like this and then print. That is the best way. So keep a printed copy of the PowerPoint with you when you listen to the lectures. Now remember, each time you are on a page, you can go back by hitting the back arrow. So click on the back arrow and you will be back on the module 1 page. Now, so we have looked at text materials, we have looked at PowerPoint text. Now, the third item is lectures on streaming video. You can click and watch the videos, but the videos are better on iTunes. So, If you have patience, I would advise you to go to iTunes and download all the videos. See, the streaming videos are available only as long as you've registered for the course. But if you download the lectures from iTunes, you can keep them with you as long as you want. Now, let me take you to the iTunes first. Click on iTunes and follow instructions. Say yes and say yes if you want. Well, and that is the iTunes page. You see, it opens pretty quickly. Now, each of these lectures you can download by clicking on here. You see that? It says Get Movie. Or, if you click on Get Track, your computer will download all these lectures one after the other. It might take several hours. So, start, say, on an evening 6 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it would have completely downloaded all these lectures. That's about 6 to 7 gigabytes of lecture files. Now, once they are downloaded, it'll be very easy for you to play them, because you want to play one of these, just double click on the downloaded file. The video will begin playing. And at the bottom, if you look at the arrow, there's an arrow directed up, an arrow directed down. If you click the up arrow, the video will play on your full screen. And also, the video will allow you to go back and forth. You can rewind and stop anywhere, go back, and that is, iTunes videos will do that. Streaming videos is rather difficult to do that. Although you can, but it is much difficult. Sometimes your computer will stop working if you try that several times. But iTunes videos will do that much better. So I advise you to download the iTunes videos and make the playlist on your computer. All right. Now, come back to Module 1. If you want to watch streaming videos, just click on the lesson you want to watch. For example, you want to watch 1.2a, Equations of Motion. Click on it and wait for the video to open. And after the video opens, click on play. You have a play here, or at the bottom left you have an arrow. I'm going to click on the bottom left to play the video. Alright? So these lectures allow you to watch or be in my class right from your bedroom. Is that right? So you can be in the class. So watch these lectures completely. Alright, I'm going to close the video. So we have actually now gone through the text materials, the PowerPoint, the lectures, and now you got the homework and solutions. Now, homework are not to be submitted. Now, these are study resources for you. Now, after you listen to a lecture and read the text materials, you must go and do the homework. I have provided the complete solutions for you, so that any question you have about it, it's immediately answered for you. And once you have done that, then I have given you a set of practice questions which will prepare you for the test. You got a practice test 1 and a complete solution for practice test 1. And once you do all that, you are now ready for assignment 1 and test 1. All right, click on Unit 1 assignment. That is when you have done all these. So click on Unit 1 assignment, and it takes you to this page where you can download this. This is a Word document, so click on it and download that Word file. Let's download the Word file. Open it. Now, the assignments are not too long. You have a problem solving. There are 2 problems, and there is a writing part. Now, a writing part is an important part. You need to write using correct English, correct spellings. I will be checking all that. And make sure that your writings are illustrated by drawings, sketches, and that is the reason why I have provided you with that video, how to construct a good document on Microsoft Office. You need to watch that video to learn how to format a document, how to use subscript and superscript, how to insert equations, how to do the drawing and sketches, and you need to know how to do all that to do these assignments. So once you have opened this page, you can answer the questions right in here. Alright? You can click in here and keep typing in there, insert equations, or for every step that you write in answering a problem, you need to tell me why you have done that. Always explain your steps. Just few numbers is not enough, because some of you are used to scribbling numbers. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for complete explanation of each of the steps that you take, because I want to test your understanding of the concept. So these assignments are a good way to do that. So I want you to do these assignments very well, and always include a cover page for the assignment. The cover page with your name and your ID. All students have an ID starting with an @ say 0005367 and so on. Alright? And once it is ready, save it as a document on your computer. So save it as a document. I'm going to close this. And once you save it as a document, out here you can say, this one I was playing with it, so the submission, it says submission turned in. And now you can always submit. Look at this, here says resubmit assignment. It's because it was submitted already. I was playing with it. Now in your case it will simply say submit assignment. You will not see these things. Say resubmit, say submit assignment. So click on submit assignment, and this page will open. Then click on browse, go to your computer, pick the file you have chosen and open it. And once the file is open, that will appear here. And then click on this box, and you know what that means. This is an honor commitment. You say, this assignment submission is my own original work. Now, there are ways for me to check it. Now, if 2 of you decide to do the same work and give me copies of it, immediately it will alert me. So it has to be your original work, and you are making that commitment. Alright? And once you check it, say submit assignment, it will be submitted, and I'll be able to mark it for you. Alright, so this is how you do the assignment. Let's go back to module 1 page. Alright, what is left now is test 1. We have done assignment 1, and now you are ready for test 1. Click on test 1 and then click on take the quiz, and the test will open. As I said earlier, the test is unique for each student. Now, no 2 students will get the same test. So make sure that if you want to get answers from another student, that will only misguide you. The test questions will be unique for each student. So it is your test. Do it on your own. Take your time and do it. You have 25 questions and 2 hours, and make sure that you complete the test at 1 sitting. Alright? And any questions you have at any time, always email me, or any other medium, contact me and I will answer that for you. Alright? Now, I want you to enjoy this course. As I said to you earlier, physics is a very interesting course. And also, I want you to interact among yourself. The discussion board in the course is a medium where you can interact with each other. Always use that to ask questions. When one student has a question and I will answer that, I want everybody else to share it so that you act as a group of learners working together. That's very important for an online class. You see, you are missing the interaction of a campus class. I want to create that same interaction or better through the discussion board. So always keep me informed of where you are, what you're doing, and you have questions. Always ask your questions on the discussion board. All right? And at the end of the course, as I told you, you have 50 points class participation. And out of that, 10 points will be for doing the pre-test and the post-test. And the remaining 40 points will be basically on your activities on the discussion board. The more questions you ask, the more points you get. So you can score all the 40 if you are very active on the discussion board. All right. I wish you all the best, and I hope you enjoy the course and do well.